To go. Okay.
Hello, good afternoon. This is it's 6:33 p.m. here in Florida, and it's I think maybe 6:30 a.m. in Japan. 7:30? Okay, maybe 7:30 in Japan right now, and then 6:30 a.m. in the Philippines. And maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. Good afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa inyong tanan. Sa inyong lahat. Anyway, yeah, we just had a great and smooth travel from Japan to the USA, and we landed first. We had two local flights, right? Two? Yeah, we drove to Nagasaki, and then from Nagasaki airport, we flew to Tokyo, and then from Tokyo, we flew to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and from there we have another local flight, which is from Georgia, Atlanta to Columbia, South Carolina. So it was a series of long flights, but it was fine. We did good. It was smooth. The boys were good. Husband was not too harassed with all the suitcases I was bringing, because there were a lot, and he was like, what is this so heavy? Like, one of my carry-on carried a lot of oils, which are, it can pass through security pretty good. We have I think I brought all bathroom stuff, like the toothpaste, like the kids toothpaste, and yeah, so this is like 4 ounce. So just to be sure, like they may say that it's a liquid, they may not ship it, but then I was like, okay, I'll just put it all together in my carry-on, and it all passed except for the Thieves mouthwash. And I forgot that it was more than, I think it was exactly 50 ml. So it went good all the way to Tokyo, and from Tokyo to Atlanta. But then in Atlanta, they said, oh, they're pretty strict. So I just did not, give them any hard time by just saying, okay, you can get rid of it. But it was tough saying goodbye to my whole bottle of Thieves mouthwash. But I did order it and have it shipped to my sister-in-law's house soon. So I will have one soon too. Because you can never go without your mouthwash while traveling. So a friend was asking me what was the lipstick that I was using the other day, and I was actually using Savvy Minerals by Young Living, and this one is like, and I've been using it in Japan and here, and can you check the name, the shade? Sorry.
Muse.
Huh?
Color is Muse.
Muse. So it is in Muse, and I thought it was cinnamon, but I guess it was a different one. But this one was the one that I always go to using when traveling. Why? Because not only because the lipsticks of Young Living are, all the makeup are clean makeups. So like if you end up like eating while in the plane or in a bus or wherever, you don't have to worry about if you eat all the makeup or it goes to your sandwich and then you end up eating it, because you know that they are safe for you and they are good for you. And also I use this one because it's very small. It's also by Young Living, and then this one is it has really pretty colors, and it's my go-to thingy for my eyes too when I travel, because it's just so easy, and you can stick it in your small purse and like that or wherever. So the first thing that I have in my purse while traveling, especially with kids, is you have to have the Thieves spray. thief spray is a must-have when you travel, not only because you know that you and your family are safe, and some people say that you just have to keep yourself away from the germs, but not only that, you also can actually smell good when you spray it on your hands. Like, let's see, it actually smells amazing. It's like the thieves one. It's like the thieves essential oil or the thieves spray. The thieves cleaner. So it's like basically you're making yourself clean at the same time making yourself smell good. So yeah, husband was wondering why my carry-on is so heavy, because not only do I have these and all the supplements in it, but I also have my art stuff. And this one is the mask, where like when you're in a hotel or when you are somewhere away from home, sometimes it's the way for you to just go relax. And one way of doing that is actually putting a cream mask on your face while watching TV or watching the kids in the pool, or just like lounging around if you want to have a staycation. It is actually a good thing to do while just not doing anything. At least you have something that you do to your face. And this mask is actually a blend of pure essential oils and spa quality botanicals that promotes a more youthful looking complexion. So like those that wants a beauty, like the Filipinos, some Filipino friends that I have really love to get their skin looking fresh and youthful. And a lot of my friends that are in their 40s actually still looks like they're in their 20s, and they have college kids, like Sweet, special mention to Sweet Masery. She's a good friend of mine, and she's a teacher, but she looks amazing. And she loves young living too. And I'm saying that, you can look good for whatever age you are. I'm 41, and you can also, like, just take care of yourself to use the products that are good for you and your family. And at the same time, because you know that you are using the products that are good for you and your family, you know that you are actually giving yourself some peace of mind. And that's why I guess it just shows your beauty too, or it keeps you youthful, because you are stress-free. So one thing that I brought in the plane with me is it is in my purse during traveling, is the dream catcher. See, it actually makes you snooze pretty quick while you are riding on a plane, whether there be a turbulence or anything. It actually keeps you more serene or peaceful that way. Like if you put it in the back of your here. And not only does it works great for me, it actually works great for my kids too. For Philip and Padre, they actually love being, I've told this several times, that they love getting their massages, and any of the oils are working for them. And this one, Dreamcatcher, is one of those amazing oils that I usually use for myself and my family. Also, I bring this little deodorant for me and for Peter. If like as usual, he forgets his deodorant, so I have this, and it is the Aroma Guard. I actually think that it's for men, but because I have my own, so I got this one, and I have my own mix of my deodorant. What is my mix of deodorant that I always bring? It is actually a pre-made one, which consists of some oils, like like the orange. I just put it in an orange bottle, but it's actually made up of a few drops of ilang ilang, and I have that, and patchouli, clove. It's here somewhere. If there's no clove, you can use cinnamon bark, and I also use what was that? Right now I've been obsessing over this really nice smell of vanilla. So I put a little bit of vanilla in it, and I actually am diffusing vanilla and kids power and orange and patchouli in my diffuser. And it's the perfect diffuser to actually bring for traveling, because I put it also in my carry-on bag, and you can just put a few oils together with it. And Jenny gave me a diffuser container, and then you can put a lot of oils in it. I also brought that, but I left it in my mother-in-law's house. So also I brought a lot of bathroom stuff like the shampoo, and what else, the wash, the sensation wash, body wash. I forgot all of those, but since I forgot all of those, and I also use that also as a feminine wash, I may do with this one. Here. Okay. I may do with the brightening cleanser, the Bloom brightening cleanser. I use it for my face, and now since I forgot my feminine wash, which is the body wash of Young Living, I'm using this also as a feminine wash. It's great, and it's safe. And the directions how to use it is wet skin with lukewarm water and massage a small amount of cleanser into skin. And it actually works really, really great. You feel fresh all day long while traversing. Like here in this resort, we have a little jungle and trails that you can walk in. So if you do that, and you know that you showered beforehand, when you come back to your room, you'd still feel fresh. And it's because of this one. It has a lot of uses from the face and from down there. And also we have, and after washing my face with this one, I actually use the Bloom brightening essence. I use it especially in the morning and at night, and those are the things that I can't live without in during my morning and evening routine. And also for my kids, how do I survive traveling with kids? I know it can be really, really hard, and I've done it several times before. And I think this time was the smoothest international travel we've done. And I think it's not only because I prepared a lot and I know what to expect beforehand, that I was able to have a smooth travel with them. And one of those is like I have this in my purse. It's like a container of oils. I got this from Young Living, I think, in one of their ER promotions. I forgot when I got it, but it actually makes things really how do you call this one? It makes it really organized, and you get like since I put the name of the oil there, you get like, oh, I need my joy, and I need some of these oils, and these are the stuff that I've been carrying. One thing that is also in my small little purse here that I usually carry with me everywhere, like going to the market or traveling or wherever, I have this little stuff that I carry with me, and it actually I got this from the 100 yen store in Japan. So this container is only 100 yen, and it's actually for the where you put the earbuds or something like that. It's supposed to be for some technology thingy, but I use it for all things kid stuff that I would need. If I needed something, let's say for Padre, like, mommy, I got boo-boos, mommy, I scratched my hands, or Philip scratched my face, which actually it's actually Padre who scratched Philip most of the time. Or like the other day, Philip would say, mommy, Padre kicked me. And kids are kids, and they always quarrel, especially with boys. My boys they are very polite and quiet when they first meet a person, but after a while they can be really rambunctious and be themselves, and then they'd be running wild if you let them. So what I do is I have this thieves roller in it, because I know that they'd be exposed to a lot of strangers traveling, and because I want to protect their immunity, and just to give them that extra protection that they may hold something, or they may get exposed to something. I remember one of the I don't know which flight was it, but I know it was a local flight, but somebody was coughing at my back, and like that it's normal nowadays that when somebody cough, they'd be like feel self-conscious. Like when you cough, you feel self-conscious because what will the other person think? Like they actually are more self-conscious now when they cough, instead when like when they pass gas. Like in the Philippines, they say it's better to cough, like mas maayo pa na mag-ubo kaysa o mangutot kaysa mangubo in the Philippines, or in some of my friends joke, because then people won't look at you funny. And that's how it is here right now too. Actually, here in the States, people are not using masks. I was surprised actually, because in Japan, like wearing the mask is the norm. Like inside the base, if you are vaccinated, then you don't have to wear a mask. But if you are with the other the Japanese nationals, then you are required to wear a mask, even if you are vaccinated, as a polite thing to do, because that is the requirement of the government, and also that's how they actually practice common courtesy to other people. They wear a mask, and it has been a practice even before COVID. But yeah, so like for my boys, for my added protection, since here they don't wear a mask, and also to protect other people, I give them thieves here, and then I just put it sign of their in their ears, in their wrists, and at the back of their neck. And not only it makes them more calm, it actually, I know that it adds them more protection. And also for the thieves, for thieves, I also use this thief spray on their clothes. Like I spray it like a perfume on them. Not only do they smell amazing, I know that they are protected. Because in Japan, they actually sell a spray, and they said it, if you spray it in the clothes of the kids, it will kill all the germs, or protect your kids from the common cold or flu kind of germs that gives you the common cold or flu, or you say COVID. But with me, because I can't read any of the ingredients in that spray, I just opted to just go ahead and do my thief spray, and it has been amazing. Like, my kids has not had any cough or fever or cold for months now. Let's say I can't even remember when was the time they have, like common cold or fever or cough. Can you remember when Philip and Padre has a cough or anything?
As a cough?
Yeah, it's been a year, huh?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, so this has been amazing, and I'm so glad that we have this in a very convenient spray that you can just carry anywhere. You can even just put it in your jean pocket, like at the back of your pocket, and then you just spray it wherever for your hands and stuff. I also have in one of my wallets, I just put this thieves spray hand purifier. So this one I have, it's always in my purse. No matter where I go, it's there. So and I've had several, like one in my car and one in my one in wherever in the glove compartment or but yeah, as you can see, it's here in one of my wallets, so I don't really forget it. It's inside my purse. And so what else? So since it's summer vacation and we all of us go to the beach or we go hiking, and one thing that I always have with me is the insect repellent. This one, together with my other more than 50 ml stuff, I put in a plastic container in my purse, together with a lot of my Ningxia pouches and other drinks. And so it was safely in my in our check-in luggage. And so we put the insect repellent there, and I usually just use this when we go. Smells good. It smells like the citronella essential oil, lemongrass combined with lemongrass. It has geranium oil, it has spearmint, thyme, clove, and it actually has vitamin E. Isn't that amazing? Come here, Padre. Here, it's okay. They can see. Come here. You want let me put some thieves on you. Waller.
Yeah.
Where's my thieves? Uncle, come here. Here, come on, Padre. Yeah. This is what I do with Philip. I put it at the thingy, and he loves the massages, right? You love your massages?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, we'll do it again too. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, you wanna see? Daddy, I can hear it from here. So. You want some? Huh? What do you want? A ball? Okay, you want more massage? Can I do it later? Why are you sweaty? Can you give me that black pouch, please? The one that we bring to the, yeah, the one that we bring to the pool. Or this is my bag for the pool and whatever, whenever we go to, come on, you go to the bedroom with Daddy.
Can you watch your video?
Yes, you can watch it there, but not here, okay? Can you all go there, please? So what I have here in my pouch is I use this, the mineral sunscreen lotion. Yeah, it's almost empty, but I bought two because we are always in the pool, and it is very hot, and we want to protect our children too from the sun. And this sunscreen gives me the peace of mind because not only is it safe for your children, it is actually safe for the environment. So I love the sunscreen of Young Living, and this is the only thing that I've been using so far since I first got a few of this tube. Like I think I order one tube when I know that summer is coming, and I order it in my ER because if I don't order it ahead of time, it sometimes run out because a lot of people has found out that these things are amazing stuff. And it helps prevent sunburn, and it also helps skin aging. So for all the mommies out there who wants to have a healthy, glowing skin in the pool, you can use this. I've been using it too, in my face and all over. Okay, what else do I have here? Oh yeah, I have the I remember I had the a burn a few weeks ago. I think that I burned my arms grilling, and it was a really bad burn. Apparently, it really scraped my skin after it was healing, and I used this Lavaderm after sun spray. It actually helped me with like when you're out in the sun or when you're in the beach, when it's the sand is really prickly in your feet and you can feel the sunburn coming. I actually use this to spray on my feet and in the burn that I had, and or for whenever something feels itchy, I just spray this one and it's like an instant relief. I also have this Lavaderm cooling mist wherever we go, anywhere. It's also in my purse. I have a small purse, but it has a lot of stuff in it. And you just spray it in your, like that. I use this also as something to spray on your face before you put on your makeup. I don't know what it's called, but it's something to prep your face for makeup. I do have that hydrosol too, and that's what I also use before putting anything on my face. But it was in a like a glass bottle, so I just forgo and not bring it with me, just so because I know that TSA will look it may take it away from me, so I don't want that because it's more than 50 ml. I think you can always put it in your check-in luggage, and I was about to do that, but I think I forgot it because it's not here. So also one thing that I brought with us for my supplements that I can't live without is the omega Jis, because I need it because if I can have any fish and anything, I have it as like fish oil. So this is a great source of vitamin D3, CoQ10, and essential oils, and it is a great source for your omega-3 that we can get from the fish and fish oil. And also because when you are traveling, you can't really get a variety of vegetables in your diet, because not only are you pressed for time, fast food are the places that you always go to, which we were doing, but those are one of our guilty pleasures as a family. But yeah, that's why I have I have the multi-greens with me. If I can have the greens that I would be needing for that day, I can be rest assured that I have the greens that I would need. So this is the one of my must-have supplements while traveling. I also ordered the tea from Young Living, but it has not arrived yet. So what I do is I drink green tea, and also when my husband is driving, we always have this nitro, and the 6 hour and a half drive from South Carolina, the Columbia, South Carolina, to here to Orlando, Florida would normally take about 6.5 hours. But the last, when we traveled from there last Saturday, we left around 10, and then we went to my friend's house in Georgia. We stayed there for an hour, and it took us about around 12 hours. But the traveling time was like around 9 hours. So it actually added almost 3 hours to our travel because of people are actually traveling now. And I guess it's how it is, like, when you are released from confinement, people just want to go have fun and celebrate. So there were a lot of traffic, and people are just coming over here to Disneyland, to Universal Studios, or anywhere here in Orlando. It's where we're staying at. It's like our neighbors are all theme parks, and there's people everywhere. We actually went to one of the restaurants here nearby, and it was all packed this morning. And I was like, forget it. Let's just get something, and then get something wherever that's not packed. And so we ended up going to a drive-through and getting our stuff. And for dinner, we actually got some good stuff from one of the stores here. We got salad, we got chicken, and I think we got more healthier stuff than we would have gotten at a fancy restaurant anywhere nearby. And I just don't like the crowd right now, because not only because it was just, I don't know, like, I'm just not, because in Japan it can get really crowded too, and especially when you have lived near Tokyo, where we were before, and it gets really crowded when we go visit Tokyo. But it's different here. I can't explain it, but it's like, I don't, like, it's just, I don't know, like, people are just not as friendly, at the same time not as cautious as what I'm used to. So like, everyone's just on edge a little bit. I don't know, they may need Valor or Tranquil like this, just to make, like, like, if you want to have fun and just relax. Because I've encountered this snarky lady in one of the, I think she's one of the TSA in Georgia. And yeah, it was an experience. The first thing you arrived in the USA for after a few years, and then you get a snarky, and she's a young lady at that. I don't think she's an older lady. I may be older than her, and she was really sarcastic and very snarky. And I was like, you want some Valor, or you want some Tranquil for you? I would have said that to her, but I didn't. So I just put the Tranquil on myself in the stress away. And I felt a little better. And I think it was a good thing that I did not say anything, because I don't want to, I'm not really a confrontational person. And if I do, I tend to get really bad at it. But yeah, that's one thing also to consider when you are traveling. People are very, they're in a hurry all the time, like, hey, let's go, like, and one thing that I see the difference in some places, like let's say the Asian countries, and some Asian countries like Japan, they have different types of travelers. Like some, like people travel there from all over, but you can actually see also the discipline of the Japanese and how they travel. Like they fall in line, like they're very quiet, and you seldom see screaming, or like if you have lived in Japan, I guess you would understand where I'm coming from, or like you would be surprised, like, oh, this is how it is here right now. But yeah, we've had friends who know what I'm talking about, and they've said the same thing what I have observed. But yeah, I think there is an oil for that too. Like if you are traveling and you feel like you are very much pressured or on edge, or like maybe they're traveling just for the sake of traveling, or maybe they travel because they are going somewhere important or for a job and not for a vacation, and that's also a different thing. So you don't know the reason why a person is on the plane with you or in a train with you. And I guess the best thing that you can do is be compassionate on whatever all of us are, whatever that person is going through, or what he is, or because we've learned this the hard way when we were that was traveling. It's an travel in Asia. We were traveling from Japan to the Philippines, and then it was good. But traveling from the Philippines to Japan, we encountered this really snarky guy who was he was just upset because my boys were they were not actually that rambunctious. I think they were talking loud, and they're like playing around, singing and stuff. And he said within that 1 hour flight, he said he was not able to sleep. And I was like, I apologize and all that stuff. And I know that I think it just get confrontational, because then he just got really upset, and it made my husband upset, Peter upset, that he was upset over something that was like very, very understandable. And I guess he did not even know what we were like what we're traveling there for. We were traveling because a family member died, and it was not even for a vacation. But yeah, what I'm just saying is, like, people go to places, travel not just for vacation, like what we are doing right now. It may be because something is happening in their life. And so what we can do is be more understanding and compassionate towards that person. And the best thing that we can do it is to protect ourselves from any sickness when we are traveling, and also be more polite. And I also brought, because I have the Savvy Minerals, the makeup remover. I also use it to apply my art toner, and I also use it to discreetly wipe. I spray some of this thieves thing on the plane seats and some other stuff. So I use it to wipe the other surfaces and the hands of the kids or whatever. And I put some of this the purifier on their hands, and I just use it to discreetly make sure that the plane or the surface that they are touching are clean and germ free. That because we don't want the other person to be upset too, that you are Like for that example, for that guy who was coughing in my back, I don't want them to feel bad that you were covering yourself, or you look like you're upset that that person is coughing and maybe sick. So, to keep yourself worry free, then protect yourself and your family by, I would say, using thieves, and also keeping yourself hydrated, and also drink nutritious food and get plenty of sleep while even on the plane. Just sleep it away, and it's more relaxing that way. And I think it will also prevent some, like, let's say, added stress on yourself and the other passengers. um, One thing also that I had, that I put, and it's always on my purse, is in this little thing, is the kid sense tummy jies. And it always happened um, several times that, like, I don't know if it's because of something they ate, but Padre can sometimes says like, "Mommy, my tummy is upset," and I put this on their belly button and massage your temples on it. And sometimes they don't really like to put oils in their mouth, so I don't put this on their mouth, but I do put this in their belly button, and also the dai chais if I don't have this in hand. But usually you can actually, if because I've done it, and I put dai chais at underneath my tongue when I have a upset tummy. And I actually also have that alkaline if I feel bloated, or if I eat something really spicy, that actually helps settle down my stomach. And also, since I've mentioned also that the kids have not really had any cough or sneezing or the sniffles for the longest time, and I can't remember when was the last time they have it, but I still have this sniffles, kids and sniffles in my magic packs, or whatever pouch this is. This is like my go-to pouch. So I have these, and I use this if I can see a hint of a sniffle or sneezing. I just put this, either I massage them with it, or I put it on the back of their neck or ears, and then in their temples. And one thing that I love in the KidSense lineup is the KidSense Owie. This thing is really, really amazing. I've said several times that I love this for scrapes, burns, or even wounds. My padre got, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but Padre got a 12 stitches before in his forehead, and we used helichrysum and this one, and it was really huge, like 12 stitches, and you can see the white of his skull when it got opened. And I almost fainted when I saw it with all the blood and everything. But yeah, after he was stitched by the doctor, I put that I've been putting that religiously, the helichrysum and the KidSense Owie, and it healed beautifully. You don't even notice the scar right now. I can't. Padre. Yeah, it was really bad when it happened, and right now you won't even notice it. Maybe I'll call him when he listens, and then he can come over here and show me. Can you come here real quick, baby? I just want to show you the boo-boo. I want to show them the boo-boo that you had, and then the 12 stitches. Where is it, baby?
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, you can't even see it that now. but it was really big here. So
surgery.
it healed beautifully, and I think you love it. And this is what we use, right? We put some olive oil in it. You loved it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So that was one of the most amazing things that some of the oils can do for your family, and I'm so thankful for Awi and Helichrysum for that. And what else do I have here? Yeah, super, because we're running around and going places. I have Super Bee with me, so to give me healthy energy for whenever I need it, and I've been needing it lately. And one thing is also in this magic little this magic thing that I have in my little purse is this one. The thieves a dental floss. I cannot live without this dental floss ever. Like especially if you're traveling and you eat out, you wanna, even if you don't have a toothbrush and a toothpaste with you, if you have this dental floss with you and water, then you'd feel clean and like your breath clean and fresh if you have this with you all the time. So I have this with me, and I feel more cleaner if I have this. So I don't go without my dental floss. And actually it is also a good way of adding. So you will like in my ER, in my essential reward, sometimes it lacks like two more dollars in order for it to reach the PV that I wanted, so that I can get either free shipping and the other goodies, the freebies, but I still need like $2 more. And this is the dental floss is actually the best thing that you can add in there, so that it will go to the PV that you wanted without getting overboard with how much you want to add again, right? I think and also, what else do I have that I cannot live without when traveling? Yeah, this one, the Cool Azul and Deep Relief. We actually just used Deep Relief a few minutes ago because this is actually the Deep Relief that we get from the starter kit of the military starter kit and the international one. So what I did with mine, since I've purchased two with Peter's kit before and mine before, I use like one of the rollers in it, and then it can be really handy to carry because it's small. And at the same time, if like when I go to the gym and do the yoga or whatever, I just put this if I have aching muscles, or if I actually just need a perk me up, because the smell of Deep Relief is minty and it is very refreshing. So it's really great for the muscles and for other stuff. And also with Cool Azul, people swear by this all the time, and I love the gel or the cream that it the Cool Azul cream for my body aches and pains. That's my go-to thing. Before Young Living, I think I have we use in the Philippines the omega painkiller. All the Filipinos there, they know what I'm talking about. It is like I would say Cool Azul is a lot better, at the same time a lot safer, and it smells amazing. So I would say yeah, I'm never going back, because I have this for muscle pain and And it can happen all the time too, because like when you're traveling, you're not really comfortable sleeping. You're actually like just sitting down in a plane for like what, 12, 14 hours. And you just get up and stretch a little bit and then sit down again. And one good thing also that will happen during our flight, the long flight to the States, is was the plane was almost empty, so we can choose which aisle we want to lay down if we want to lay down. So that was one good thing too. Like that, as I've said, it was a smooth travel and very it was, I guess, one of the most comfortable flights, international flights we've ended up having. And I'm glad, and I hope that it will be the same going back to Japan in a few weeks. So yeah, one thing also that I haven't tried and I want to try when I travel back to Japan is I may put the cream mask while inside the plane, like put it on there while you are sitting down in the plane, and not only will you feel nice and you smell nice, but you may feel nice afterwards. And when you go out of the plane, your skin will be smooth and supple. So this is actually a really good thing to have for everyday stuff, or maybe like once a week if you want to do pampering, or if you want to feel like you're in a spa, then do it. And so why not doing it while do it while travel in class with art, right? Cream mask for your face. I may try that while going on the way to Japan. Also, one thing that I also brought with me is one of my massage oils that I have all the massage oils, like the relaxation, um, all the other stuff. But one thing that I brought with me amongst the other stuff that I have is the Dragon Time, because I know that during a certain time of the month, then I'd feel like really blah and crampy and moody. So I always ask for this to be massaged. I asked Peter to massage me with this, and my feet and arms and my back, and it gives me it feels amazing and it smells amazing, and it gives me relief from all the pain that you feel when you are in that period, for women, when you are in that time of the month. But I don't know why, but I always feel like I'm always feeling that way all the time. So he gets to massage me almost every day with my massage oil. And thank you, Peter Sharpe, for doing that for me. Okay. What else do I have? Yeah, as I've mentioned, people can be really snarky and edgy and maybe smelly when they travel. So I would say, and then, like smell can actually cause us stress, like there's this, I don't know, but one time me and my husband were traveling to, okay, almost, okay, like almost one, okay. Anyway, yeah, so have tranquil with you, and then you'd feel so much more relaxed, and maybe offer it to the person next to you that is being snarky or whatever, right? Give them an oil. Okay, I think I am done for today. I think I've covered most of it that's in my purse while traveling, and what are the things that I do with some of the stuff that Young Living has offered to all of us. Okay, thank you. And I think this is it for today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day ahead, and have a good night to the people here in the States. And to the Philippines, maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Okay.
Thank you so much, Farrah. That was amazing. You are such a rock star. We learned an abundance. I know I always learn so much from you, especially on how to keep the littles calm. Thank you again for teaching us all of this. We really appreciate you. Again, this is going to be on YouTube. I'm going to post the link, and you guys have the live, so you can always refer back to this. And again, any questions, refer to our expert, Farrah. All right. Bye, everyone.